Hiya, y'all. Please bear with me while I deal with tech issues. Apologies from my end. God, frick. Why is it unstable? It was fine 5 minutes ago. What do you mean unstable? What is going on? Oh my god. Bro, OBS needs to lock in, literally. I am stressed. Give me a minute because we are having tech issues. It was working fine like 5 minutes ago. Why is it throwing a temper tantrum now? Why? What is going on? I need people to get off my fucking internet. Oh my lord. I cannot right now. Why is there an update already? Required. What do you mean? What the? Oh my god. Bruh. What is going on? To the lovely viewer who is on Twitch, I apologize that there is so much tech issue going on my end. I do want to make sure that it's working for y'all. What is going on? Yeah, I know where the quality's freaking poor. Why is it running so slow? What are my output? Okay, fine. This was like nothing has changed. Hi! Apologies for the tech issues. Please bear with me. Okay, I need to kick people off the freaking internet. Why is it that... What is going on? This was working 5 minutes ago. Thank you. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna restart OBS again. We're gonna lose shit, but... Yeah, but it's unstable from my end and I don't know why, so I will be right back. All right. Give it a minute. All right. Is that working? No, it's back to unstable. I apologize for the technical issues. Okay, wait, no. It says it's fine. I think everything is fine. I think. All right, let me just get my stuff set up. God, this is a headache. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. Let me finish setting up. That literally took 20 minutes. Fucking my life. Oh my God. I'm still trying to figure out the whole multi-streaming thing. I don't even know if it's worth pressing the freaking record button. Lo and behold, I freaking crash. Give me 5 seconds while I finish setting some stuff up. Okay, let's get... Fucking crashes again. I'm gonna kill myself. I shouldn't say that. That's rude. All right, but give me a minute. I am very tired and very stressed. This should be in here. I have to figure out which one of these is what, or whatever. I'll deal with that in a minute. Thank you for all the hugs and head pats and love, everybody. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Oh my God. If this doesn't work now, I'm going to throw hands. Okay, no, it's working. Okay, oh my God. Is it working? Because it looks like it is, and then it... Please. I don't know why. What is... Okay, I'm gonna reset. Oh, okay, Discord, I cannot with you. Screw off. I hate that some of my applications just kind of launch without me asking them to launch. I need to figure out how to turn that off. Because, Jesus Christ, I'm getting fed up with all the stuff that's, like, popping up. All right, there we go. Movement for me. Oh, my Lord. Okay. I think that's fine. Do I even bother pressing the goddamn... Freaking... Hold on. Do I even bother pressing the record button? We'll try. If I fucking... I can't today. Y'all, I'm too tired for this shit. Okay, let's try this. Pray for me. Okay. Let's transition. Ooh, it's choppy. No, not gonna work. Yeah, no. Recording's not gonna happen. Recording is most certainly not gonna happen. I tried, but it's not gonna happen. Oh my god. How is everyone today? I hope everyone's having a great day. Good. It's a little like, yeah, I turned the recording off. It's not worth it. It's sad that I can't do all of it, but I don't think my PC can handle it. Because it became real laggy after I tried hitting the record button. Which is really frustrating because now I can't clip things how I've been clipping them. But it is what it is. Alright. We'll see. I need a few things. Sorry, I have to reset up everything, so please bear with me while I try to set everything up. Dude, I swear to God. New window, so I can see chat. Yeah. It is what it is at the end of the day. At least we're up and running. Yes, compliments, please. Leave them in chat. Leave them in chat. Give me 3 compliments for yourself. Leave them in chat. God damn. Oh my god, I need a minute. Where's my water? Oh my lord. I already have enough problems with OBS. Now you have to tell me, like, I'm gonna have even more problems with OBS and Twitch. Oh my lord. I'd invest in, like, Streamlabs if it wasn't freaking expensive as hell. And it's, like, not worth it for me. We'll see. Cuphead went well, but I couldn't record it. It's fine. I can download this stuff later, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just gonna have the audio in the back, and I'm just gonna have to live with that. Unfortunately. All right. 1, I almost finished a school project. 2, I painted some cute pride little stars. And 3, I made a new D&D character with backstory and all. Oh, that's awesome, Emmy. That is awesome. I'm very happy for you. That is incredible. Is it because of my freaking talents? Yeah, that is awesome, Emmy. I'm super happy for you. That is cool. Hopefully, I hope Twitch is running fine. Bro, I can't tell what anything is happening anymore. I'm too tired for this shit. I just wanted to play some fun otomes today. And OBS was like, let me be a bitch. I don't even know why it's crashing. That's the weirder part. It just crashes. My PC should be able to handle this stuff. Thank you for the hugs. The hugs are lovely. Oh gosh, I'll have to deal with all that stuff later. Collar's mouse. Enough. All right. But like, hello everyone. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, there we go. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Thank you all so much for tuning into stream. I know that schedule has kind of been like all over the place when it comes to like, you know what? Where's my teacup? We're gonna take a minute, have some tea, chit chat for a bit while I take a breath because I need to breathe right now. Friends have been convincing me to play for so long. Yeah, it's fun. Started saying hello Kelly Island Legend. Nice. Planning to buy Deltarune soon. I have no self-control. Fair enough. I have been interested in playing Deltarune, but definitely not on stream. With the Undertale still fresh in my mind, I have no interest in playing Deltarune right now, but maybe in the future, mayhaps. It's fine, just take your time, because, God, yeah, no, fucking OBS. Maybe I have to go in and do a diagnostic check on my on my OBS and maybe just my PC. Maybe I need to check it. Cause like it shouldn't be crashing. I don't know if it's an internet thing, but before I started, it was like super laggy. And like I have like just for people to know, just to understand kind of the situation, I generally have a pretty full house, but most of the people who live in my house are abroad right now. So it's literally me and like 2 other people in this house right now. Our internet shouldn't be this bad. It was better when people were here. So I don't know what's happening, but something is killing our internet and it needs to stop. I'm really tempted just to boot people off the freaking internet at this point. Be like, use something else. Stop using the internet I'm using. Because, oh my lord, the amount of crashing it is. I played Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. They were fun, but I'm dog at the secret bosses. This game is, but I know the fandom can be. Yeah, the fandom in Undertale. Let's just say that my last Undertale stream, as much as I finished the game I finished Undertale and I loved it. But because of that stream, it left such a bad taste in my mouth that I have not touched it since, and I don't even associate with it anymore. Which is sad because it's a freaking good game. It is such a fun game, and it was just ruined for me. It made me so sad. Yeah, it's a loud minority. Yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what? At the end of the day, we're having fun. I had fun. I enjoyed it. But I do not plan to play Deltarune anytime soon. To put it simply, I have zero want, need, or anything of the sort to play Deltarune to any extent. Story and characters is great, but the loud minority is it for a lot of people. Yeah. They loud. They don't leave you alone either, and they say some pretty awful stuff. So yeah, I definitely have no interest or plans to play Deltarune or Undertale for a long time. My brother was really upset too because he was excited when he heard that I was playing Undertale, and then when I told him that like I don't think I can ever touch the game again, he got really upset. He's like, "Oh, that sucks because it's a good game." I'm like, "No, it's a great game. I can't deal with it right now." But yeah, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Enough about Tobias Fox Games. How are you today, Mom? I am tired. I am definitely on the tireder side. I've been busy, and I mentioned it in this week's schedule, like in the notes. I'm definitely feeling a little bit of the burnout. I'm definitely really tired. Next week's my reading week, and I think we're gonna take a break from our regularly scheduled video games of like Color X Malice, Fire Emblem, Paper Mario, and Seduce Me, because I want to play a new Digimon game. And then Thursday, Friday, we should be playing Pokemon ZA as long as they come in on time, because they drop Thursday and I want to play them. So we shall see. We shall see, but that would be the goal, is to play them. We're gonna play them next week. That is the hope. That is the hope. That is the goal. As this fly fucking dies. I'm really about getting a cinnamon roll plush. Absolutely, they're amazing. So new games next week, eh? Yes, new games. I just need a break from like the normal stuff. I just want to feel like I'm playing games again rather than, you know, doing what I do. Also because like they're new games that I want to play. My brother was telling me to play the new Digimon game, so here's hoping. I really want to play it, so we'll see. Hopefully I can get ZA on Switch. I hope so too. I know it's on there, but the thing is I ordered my copy through Amazon, and last time I ordered something from Nintendo through Amazon, it arrived really late. Like my Switch 2 I got through Amazon because I was able to get a pre-order from them, and it came like a week after the console released, and so I am unsure if I'm gonna get it debut day. But the hope is that I will, and that I'll be able to play it on launch, because that's how I've always played Pokemon on launch since I've joined. So I'm hoping that I play on launch. But yeah, if you need a break from stream, then take a break. That is this week. We have 2 streams this week. I'm just gonna take a break, work on some stuff, and just Just chillax, because anniversary's coming up, and I have plans for anniversary. This pain interests me. Yeah, no, I have hit burnout very intensely, so I don't want to do that again. But, you know, it is what it is. But that is enough of this. Why don't we play some freaking Collar X Malice? I think that sounds like a grand old time. Don't y'all? Don't y'all? All right, let us go over. Okay, there we go. Ah, yes. Collar X Malice, let's play. Oh, thank you, Emmy. Yes. All right, well, let's do this. Let's play. All right, this should be the right one.
そう緊張しないでください。
Right, we're interviewing the crazy man.
何の目論みもなくあなたに聴取をお願いしたわけではないんです。星野さん、あなたはソーダ学ぶについてどの程度知っていますか？
I don't really know how to measure that. All I know is what I've heard on the news.
結構、それで十分です。私があなたに期待しているのはソーダの精神の緩和です。
All of y'all are so sweet. Thank you so much.
彼の聴取は連日続いていますが、やはり X デー事件絡みということもあって厳しい尋問が多くなりがちだ。
Damn.
おかげでソーダは完全に心を閉ざしてしまった。あれでは聞き出せるものも聞き出せない。
Well, what do you want me to do?
彼の話し相手になってやってください。無理に事件のことを聞き出す必要もない。一言でも多く会話をつないでくれればいい。普段あなたが独房でしているように警察不信になっている人の心を解きほぐす。相談に対しても同様に接してください。
Well, if that's what you need, then. It said that proper usage of the whip and candy method is key to a successful interrogation. It looked like my job was to be the candy.
大丈夫ですよ。私も隅で待機していますから。
Crashing into flames. No! Oh god. No. What? Is that alright?
それくらいはさせてください。任務外のことをやらせようとしているのはこちらなんですから。
Okay.
ああ、来ましたね。
Oh, thank you, Emmy. Thank you. But yeah, no, I am gonna crash horde. The nice thing about it tomorrow as well is that I don't have to go in till later in the day to school, so looking forward to that. But let us enjoy, let's stay on topic and let's enjoy some Collar X Malice.
ソーダさん、座って構いませんよ。
Yes. I ratcheted up my courage and sat across from Soda. Nice to meet you. I am Officer Kira Hoshino from the SRCPO. I've come here today because I wanted to have a conversation with you. He really doesn't say anything else besides that.
彼、携帯を取り上げられちゃった後はすっかり意気消沈しちゃってさ。今は携帯返してくれしか言わないよ。壊れたロボットみたいにね。
I remembered that what should I she said, and I chose my words carefully. Listen the way I listen to people at the SRCPO. I need to figure out his intentions first. Even simple complaints could change greatly depending on the context of the complaint. Sometimes I need to feign ignorance in order to get people to tell me what they want. Why do you need your cell phone back? Soda lifted his head for the first time.
もう4日もログインしてない。せっかく前のイベントでランクアップしたのに神がいないんじゃギルメンが困ってる。携帯返して。さっさと携帯返して。
He's actually fucking crying. Jesus. What do you mean by log in?
ゲーム。
What does SRCPO? Something police office. Section. What was the? Hold on. Where's my encyclopedia? Dictionary. SP, Special Police. What is the SRCPO? Forensics. Cracking. Section. Cybercrimes Division. Where's SRCPO? Firearm Control Law. Shinjuku Station. What the fuck? Warrant arrest. Special. Oh, there it is. SRCPO. This is the department of the police that the protagonist works for. That doesn't help me. It's it's the whole thing. A special. It's something. The security police office. Crimes Prevention. I know CPO stands for Crime Prevention Office. Shinjuku Regional Crime Prevention Office. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. It's Shinjuku Region Crimes Prevention Office, I believe. The SRCPO. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Don't quote me. I don't remember. You want to play a game?
なんで取り上げんの？俺のフィールドに入ってくるなよ。何にも知らないくせに。
This is our Gen Alpha, by the way. This is our Gen Alpha. Or at least a phone kid.
携帯返して。返せよ。
Shinjuku Region's Crime Prevention Office. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Soda seemed to be talking to me, but it didn't quite feel like that it was the case. He wasn't trying to have a conversation. He was basically talking to himself. My job is to keep the conversation going. I hesitated a bit, but then I went for it. I can't give you back your cell phone, but can I play that game on my cell phone?
Huh?
I'm not too familiar with games, but I'm not really sure. But he really is a broken record. Yeah, he is. I quickly glanced at Minigishi, and he was nodding at me with a knowing smile. I took out my own cell phone and from my pocket. Soda's eyes were glued to it. If you want, I can lend you my cell phone while I'm questioning you.
なんで？
Huh?
そんなことしても俺は喋らない。だって俺は何もしてないから。どうせ携帯餌にして騙すんだろ。知ってるぞ。お前ら卑怯だからな。
I wouldn't do that. Is my cell phone not okay or something? It can't play your game? Soda seemed conflicted, looking back and forth at my from my face to my cell phone. Then
よこせ。
he stuck out his trembling hand. I nodded and handed him my cell phone. Well, does it look like I could play the game?
アプリ入ってない。ダウンロードする。
He deftly manipulated the cell phone for some reason. He pushed it back to me. Huh?
パスワード入れろ。
I looked at the screen, confused. It seemed that he needed my account password in order to download the app. I searched through the cobwebs of my mind and I finally managed to enter the password. Is this fine?
貸せ。
Oh. As Sodo swiped my cell phone from my hand, he stared at the screen with a deep intensity. Gimme, mine, gimme. Wonder what this app is. It's a video game, I'll tell you that much. Sweat began to bead on his cheek. It was like he was going through withdrawal. I looked over at Minigishi's direction, and he was looking at Soda intently.
来たやっはー
I love his voice actor so much. He's so funny. Ignoring his odd yell, Soda was clearly abnormally excited about what he was seeing on the phone.
やべえマジやっべえ超上がりやべえ
I wonder what this Music emanated from the phone and Soda's body twitched in time with it. Oh, he's crazy. Oh yeah, he's fully insane. He almost looked like a child that had a toy given to him, just completely different than he looked moments earlier.
くせえやっぱランク落ちてんじゃんマジクソ警察死ね滅べくせえ
Soda?
あ ああと10
Oh shit, sorry.
あと10分早かったらボーナス拾えたじゃんなんだよくせえくせ
But please calm down.
え来た来た来た来た神降臨
What the fuck? It was no use. He wasn't listening at all. I thought for a bit and stood up from my seat.
なんだよ貸しておいてもう取る気かよ
No, you still have some time. Is it okay if you let me observe you playing the game?
見学
I stood diagonally behind Soda and stared at the cell phone in his hand. I told you earlier, but I don't really play games at all, so I want to learn how to play by watching you play on my phone.
勉強勉強ってか
Okay, fuck off. Leave me be.
無駄無駄無駄
無駄
なんせ俺様は神だからだ
神様。
見ろよこれみんな神を崇めてんだろ俺様に並び立つのは無理無理
Oh, Lord. He showed me the screen as he said so. Oh my goodness. Muda! Looks like they're getting a lot of messages.
当たり前だしみんな
Oh, they are.
神持ちだし俺様なしでこのギルド成り立たないし
This god is you, Soda? Yeah, he is.
ちっち俺にはなショーゴっつう立派な名前があるわけでもみんな俺様を神と呼ぶその心は
Kami-sama. Did you hear that, chat? He's Kami-sama. For those who do not know what Kami-sama is, it's basically how you say God in Japanese. Kami-sama. Kami is God, technically. Kami-sama is the formal tense of saying it. Huh?
この俺様があまりに強いからだ
Oh, I love Soda. I might go play this on my own account later, just to play through it. So Soda called himself Shogo in the game, but because how strong he is, he claimed that that the other players called him God. I'm getting tired of talking to him. As I smirked inwardly, I still quietly watched the screen from behind. He was clearly very used to maneuvering it, and although I didn't know what he was doing, I could tell that he was pretty skillful at it. That's amazing. How so does that mean you just won, right?
当たり前俺様強い負けないし
Yeah, I ain't afraid of God. I'm working about 6 hours of sleep, some salami, half-eaten bami, and 3 oranges, and I'm ready for a fight with God or become. Oh dear.
4日程度のブランクで俺様の鍛え上げたヘッドショットにかなうやついねえしマジパネ俺さすが神だし
That's amazing.
分かってねえなおいガミ
No, I don't. Huh? What? Is he calling me an unranked fool?
全然分かってねえしヘッドショットは出すの超難しいな俺様が神だからできることなの
Really?
ほら見ろよここで召喚でコンボ決めてタイミング合わせて
Soda was trying to explain everything to me, but I wasn't getting anything at all. Come on, Ichika, game a little. Sorry, it seems a little bit complicated for me to understand.
あんたゲームとかしないの？
I've never played much of them.
マジかよ、信じらんねえ。原始人来たし。
Yeah, we are aware Ichika is like a cave woman, as we've called her. Out of it.
これからの時代はゲームの一つや二つたしなみってもんだろうが。もういい、邪魔。神の邪魔。黙って見てる原始人。
I sigh to myself as I watch so that I get more and more immersed in playing the game on my phone. Oh my god, it's so
星野さん、
funny.
そろそろ時間です。
Ah, yes.
まだ、あと少し、まだ。
Soda purposely turned his back towards me and focused on the screen. Soda, I'm sorry, but
やだ、返せない。まだあと少し。
Bro just called her a boomer. Bro, no! Ichika, a boomer? That's funny. Bro, that's hilarious. I love that. You say that, but... I looked at Minagishi, worried. Oh, it's bad addiction. Oh, yeah. Then Minagishi walked up to Soda while bearing a calm smile.
ソーダさん、その携帯は彼女のものです。返していただけない場合、窃盗罪として現行犯逮捕することになりますから。
Minagishi.
警察マジクソすげえ。
どうされますか？
返すけど、あと一戦だけ。お願い、あと一戦。
では、終わり次第直ちにお返しください。いいで。
警察マジクソ。
Bro. As he muttered to himself, he never took his eyes off the screen. He just seemed completely abnormal. He really didn't want to let it go, but perhaps because Minagishi was nearby, he gave the phone back just as he promised.
原始人、あんた、明日も来る？
Uh-huh. That's...
明日も来て、明後日も、毎日来て、そんで、携帯貸して。
Oh, hold on, sorry. There we go. There we go.
彼女も忙しい身なので、毎日は難しいかもしれませんね。ただ、ソーダさん、あなたが事件について少しでも話してくれれば
This game is fun. I
別です
love
が。
this game. I might go chill downstairs playing this by myself later after stream. How funny would that be, though? The fact that I'm playing this with you all now, but I'm gonna go back to my room later and just play this by myself.
黙秘ですか。なら、厳しいですね。
くそずるいぞお前ら。俺の携帯も返せよ。返せ。
暴れれば、また罪状が増えますよ。
だったら毎日ログインだけはしろよな、そこの
The
女。
master said.
師匠の言うことは絶対だ。
Master?
俺様から勉強しただろうが。明日は絶対、明後日はなお絶対。記念イベント逃したら絶ゆる。
Zetsura. I like the rolled R's. That was fun. Uh-huh.
くそなんでせっかくのイベントにこの俺が参加できないわけ？
I mean, if it's a comfort game, it doesn't. Yeah, I know. This is my comfort game. This and Seduce Me are like two games I play all the time. Also, like Stardew, I tend to play a lot.
神がいないイベントなんて盛り上がんねえし、なんで俺こんなとこにいるんだよ、くそ。約束しろよな、絶対だぞ。
Yeah, I'll get
ログインだけでも
Takeru
い
to
い
do
か
it.
ら。
Okay, I'll get Takeru to do it. Shut up.
ソーダさん、時間です。
命令だからな。わかったな。
Jesus Christ, this man. I'll do my best. The investigators ordered by Minagishi take Soda away. He kept looking back over and over, but once he left the interrogation room, he was sapped of all the energy he had before.
ありがとうございました。助かりましたよ。
Minagishi, I really couldn't do much. Was this really fine?
上出来です。少なくとも彼から携帯返せ以外の言葉を引き出せましたから。
Huh?
我々では警戒されすぎて、明日素の顔を見せることすらしなかったんです。
It's definitely for a certain demographic of players. I know for myself personally with Stardew, I modded the shit out of it and I totally fucking cheat in the game because that's just how I like to play. I like being in control of like that kind of aspect. But it is really just kind of like a farming sim. I think also one game that a lot of people I know like was called Tales of Mystria or something like that. Fields of Mystria. That one's also similar to Stardew. So a lot of people I know like that one. It's a vibe. I like it. There's one that a 3D one that I'm waiting on the release of that I'm really excited for. It's definitely for a certain type of people. It's not for everybody. But if you like certain aspects, you may like Stardew. I really like it. I love Sebastian, and it's a vibe.
もしかすると、またあなたにお願いすることもあるかもしれません。
If I can help, then feel free to ask anytime. I doubted whether my interrogation was really of any help or not, but if Minagishi said it was, there was no reason for me to dispute it. Even so, doubt welled up inside me, so Minagishi let out a laugh.
ちなみに、今の聴取については、笹塚君に相談してみるといいですよ。
Huh?
彼ならゲームのやり方も、ソーダのような人間の扱い方も。
Bro, I'm a gamer. Just let me play. Oh, to be fair, I'm not a big MMO player. I will say that. I'm not big on MMOs. Perhaps that was the purpose of this. He flashed a smile that offered no insight on his thoughts, then departed. No matter what his intentions were, I have to contact Sasazuka. I felt uneasy because it was exactly what Minagishi wanted, but I was clueless about games. He told me to log in, but I didn't have the slightest idea of what I'd need to do there. I wanted to play Fields of Mystria of some time, but I think most of the farming sims I've played in my time Harvest Moon. Yeah, I got actually a few years back. My sister bought me Harvest Moon Animal Parade. I've been slowly making my way through that. It is very fun. Actually, you know what? I might go downstairs and I might play that just to chillax. It is my favorite It's my favorite Harvest Moon game because of the characters. I really like the romanceables in that one. You can like date a god and it's very hot. But that's just me. I'm not a big on farming sim, so it's probably not my vibe. I can understand why people like it though. Yeah, if you're not a big farming sim kind of person, it's not for you. But it is LGBT friendly, so that can be gay in game. There are also like a ton of mods that can like change up how you play the game. I have a very modded game on my PC, but it's to each their own. I just like modding my games. He told me to log in, but I didn't have the slightest idea of what I just need to do there. For now, I tried texting Sasazuka for help. Are you free tonight? What is it? How should I reply? Oh, I know how to reply. To scare the shit out of him. Hi, boo. I want to see you. My phone immediately notified me of a call. Sasazuka calling me immediately? Hello, this is Hoshino.
お前、仕事中に何考えてんの?
That changes things. I think you'd like some of the girls in there. I think you like Penny or Leah. Leah. I think you'd like Penny and Leah. Emmy. I think they're kind of your girls. I don't know if you'd like Sorry, yeah, they do have that. But This is great. This is a great time. I love teasing my man. Huh?
会いたいとかバカじゃねえの
What exactly do you mean, my love? Was that bad?
別にダメじゃねえけど一体どうしたんだよ
Ah, yes, actually. Explain the Penny looks cute. Penny is cute. She's a little too vanilla for me, but she's a vibe. I explained the manhub. Abigail and Leah. Yeah. I explained the Manabu Soda situation, the promise I made with him, and how I had no idea how to play the game. Then...
お前な
Huh?
叫んな紛らわしいんだよ
What did you want more, sir? Did you want more from me? What were you hoping for, my love? Were you hoping for something? Oh, I love teasing this man so much. Huh? Huh? He hung up. For a while, I stared at my phone, dumbfounded. I love teasing my man. Did I say something to upset him? Ambiguous. What does he mean? Then I suddenly clicked, and I reread the text I'd sent. Are you free tonight? I want to see you. I immediately squatted down the hallway. I was so embarrassed I could die. Sasazuka's also probably pretty embarrassed as well. Oh, that's so funny. Come out to the agency after you're done with donuts. I'd appreciate it. Oh, I love Takeru. As a token of gratitude, I pretended that I didn't notice anything. I'd also buy a bunch of donuts. I hoped that would earn me some forgiveness. I dissipated the heat from my face with my hands, and I returned to the station. Oh, I remember. It's Special Regions Crime Prevention Office. That's what SRCPO stands for. Special Region Crime Prevention Office. Usually, yeah, because I remember you've reached the Special Regions Crime Prevention Office. This is the Ichiga Hoshino. That's what it is. I remember. Okay. It was early afternoon at not a soul at the park. These days, children didn't leave the house, and all the adults were working. The undertone that I would do on... Yeah, not Shinjuku. Special Regions Crime Prevention Office. Special region. Because it was specifically set up for Shinjuku's situation. I'm pretty sure. The undertone that I would do on accident, since I am a... You are not a dense idiot, Emmy. Repeat after me. You are not a dense idiot. You are not a dense idiot. You are a lovable lady. I'm growing on Takeru. Why, Akira? Because, Red, we have the same fucking taste in men. We have the same taste in men. This is my example. There's nothing wrong with having good taste in men. There's nothing wrong with that, Red. You have good taste. These days, okay. If I didn't have anything to do, I would have possibly stayed home or called Kazuki and went to Ishiki. Oh, this is Akito. Went to Ishiki's place or something. But today I didn't feel like doing that.
同じ思いはさせたくないだったか。お前、妹と仲悪かったの？
No, you're not. No. You can be dense, but you're not an idiot. You can be dense, but you are not an idiot. Repeat after me. You are not an idiot. You are not an idiot. You are very smart, Emmy. Remember that. That's just being dense. That doesn't make you an idiot. You can be dense and still be smart. I am not an idiot. Thank you. I was thinking that it might be time then. Actually, I'd known for some time now that I didn't have a future anymore. After a deep breath, I muttered softly.
ゼロ少しいいですか
Smart and wise, those stars. Exactly. After a bit, a voice resonated inside my head. I'll never get used to this feeling.
周囲に人はいませんただ多分警察に見張られてます俺はもうダメです完全に疑われてますこのままだと15日の件も違います嫌がってるんじゃないただ計画の邪魔にならないかって
I love Akito. Half of that was a lie. I understood that the most. The voice that resonated in my head laughed and said that resistance is futile. I can't deny the voice. He gave me a favor, and I must repay it.
はいあなたがそう言うなら
For two hair clips. The flags turn out really well. Oh, please post pictures. Please post pictures. I'd love to see them.
でもゼロ何を考えてるんですかこの前も笹塚さんとつながりを作れたなんて
The voice told me something quite unexpected.
そんな
I didn't think he had that kind of past. Then that means zero, probably.
わかりました了解ですその通りに動きますそろそろ友人が来る時間なのでこれで
Awesome. That's cool. I'll probably post them once they're glued. Awesome. I can't wait to see them. I've been loving all of the fan art that y'all have been posting on the community tab. The voice stopped. I was already past the point of no return. Even so, there was no last hope. There was one last hope. My bad.
和樹お前だけは夢を捨てないで
I love Akito! In order to protect my last vestige of hope, I was trying to betray myself again. For perspective, Ichika Hoshino. December 13th, 8:29 p.m. I stopped once before going into the agency. Okazaki, are you here? Yay, more pride! Awesome, I love that. I looked around restlessly, but I didn't see anyone that looks like him. I wonder if he isn't here today. I brought a lot of donuts, so I was thinking I have giving him some, but I thought that was unusual, and then entered the building. Hello, I'm here.
おう
You good, sir? Sasazuka was the only person in the agency. He extended his hand at the same time as his response, and he nodded as if he was satisfied after I handed the bag with donuts in it. I shouldn't be thinking that this is kind of cute. No, I'm gonna think it. I think it's fucking adorable. I wasn't about to make Sasazuka lose face while he was trying to play it cool, so I also tried and pretended to keep my cool.
なんだよ
Nothing. It's nothing.
そうか
We're both a blushy mess. Look at my boy! Look at him! What is there not to love? I love my man. I love Takeru. I love Takeru. Yeah. He turned away and began to eat the donuts. It looks like Sasazuka's cheeks were a bit red, but I focused hard to pretend I didn't see it. I have an asexual sticker on my water bottle. Nice! I want a demisexual one. I really want to get a demisexual flag. Would really love one. I'm not even into men, Lamau. Nice.
とりあえず携帯出せ。
Ah, yes. I took out the phone and handed it to him. Sasazuka looked at the screen and said,
ああ、これか。俺もたまにやってる。
What? You too?
有名どころだし。8月の事件のせいであのゲームの配信終わってこっち乗り換えたやつも多いんだよ。
I see. For someone who didn't play games on their phone, it was all Greek to me.
ちょっとつなぐぞ。
Sasazuka connected my cell phone to the PC and began to type with the keyboard.
ユーザー ID 入ったままだし、パスワードだけ抜いとく。そうすりゃ俺の携帯でも動かせるからな。
I see.
あんまひねってねえな。神学ぶ0116。誕生日かよ。くせ出せ。
You don't want to see my passwords then, Takeru. You don't. That reminds me, he kept saying something about being God or something during the interrogation.
終わった。返す。
Thank you. After I accepted my cell phone, Sasazuka began to nibble on the donut once again. Were you hungry?
少しな。晩飯は食ったけど。
This guy really eats a lot.
お前と違って横には増えねえけどな。
Wow! What the fuck does that mean, boy? What do you mean?
そのまま。それより、相談の件、他に何か言ってなかったか？
As he deflected his comment, I scrunched my anger and recalled the conversation. Same, Emmy. Same. He was just... Oh. Oh! They forgot to record a line. Huh. He was just talking about the game. Oh, I think this is supposed to say Ichika, that's why. He was just talking about the game. His signature move was a headshot and that the event wouldn't be fun without the god.
他は？
Also, he showed me how to play the game for a bit. He showed me quite a bit, but I had no idea what was going on at all. When I told him that, he called me a Stone Age girl.
まあ、間違っちゃいねえな。
Fuck you! Donuts are freaking good. I want a donut now! Thanks, chat! You too, Sasazuka?
いちいち怒るな。続き。
You say continue, but that's all he talked about. He wasn't interested in anything but that. I think he was extremely upset about an anniversary event or something. Donuts are good. You need to eat, Emmy. You need to eat. Then Sasazuka took out his own cell phone and turned on the game app.
ああ、そうか。あさってから1周年記念イベントが始まるんだった。
Is that really that important?
このゲームのユーザーにとってはな。前々から1周年には S レアキャラの追加や強力アビリティの実装が予告されてたから。
Great, it's like fucking Tears of Themis. I'm fucked.
イベント限定アイテムの配信や記念ガチャもあったはずだし、
I do.
ヘビーユーザーなら逃せねえだろ。
Okay. But just make sure you're eating, okay, Emmy? That's what I don't want you to stop eating. That's not good for you. I already do that. You don't be me. Be better than me. Like, oh, you know, a boomer. He called her fat too. Actually, funny enough, I didn't say anything because I wanted it to focus on Mary, but I was actually, after I finished the Cuphead stream yesterday, I then went over to Mary's stream and we streamed Peak for like 2 hours together. And Mary accidentally called me fat on that and I was fucking cackling. Oh, she felt so bad. It was so funny. I want to go watch that stream. That stream looked funny. I didn't understand it all. Perhaps that all showed on my face. Sasazuka sighed and made an irritated look.
マジ原始人って言われても仕方ねえレベルだぞ、お前。
Yes, exactly, Emmy. You might think that, but I can live without ever playing a game. I can't.
そうじゃねえやつも世の中にはいるって話。ソーダなんかはその典型。
Yeah, hardcore gamers are scary.
ヘビーユーザーだと睡眠時間削ってでもゲームに張り付いてるからな。
No, we've been going for about an hour. Ah, fuck. My Twitch and... Oh, God. I think now is a pretty good time to take a break. My Twitch thing is going to be fucked up or whatever. I know my notifications are already screwed up. I need water. Actually, reminder to all of you to hydrate. I'm going to take a swig of water. Give me a second. It's really funny. I highly recommend checking it out because I was laughing really... Because I thought it was funny. Because immediately after you did that, I threw like the biggest like fake temper tantrum on the planet. It was so funny. I want to go watch that stream afterwards actually because I thought it was funny. I stay hydrated. Good, good. Yeah, no, I thought it was funny. Mary didn't think it was funny. I thought it was funny. Mary felt really bad. And then, like, the funnier part is, like, throughout the stream, we kept bringing it up, and Mary was like, stop it. I'm sorry. I thought you said that you're fat, not that you're fed. Oh, so funny. Oh, I want to go watch that stream. I might actually... Maybe I'll ask them to play Peak today. I know tonight's game night, so we start at 8. So maybe perhaps we'll go watch that. Or we'll go play that today. Because maybe the map isn't in the Mesa today. Huh? What about work or school?
隠れてやってるやつもいるけど、ソーダみたいなのはいわゆる廃人だから、ほとんどニートみたいな生活してる。
I used to be a NEET. I'm better now. Just to play a game?
そういうやつもいるんだよ。お前にはわかんねえだろうけどな。
You know something funny? I used to be a NEET for a very specific game, and that game was Mystic Messenger. I used to play it back to back to back all the time when I was younger, to the point where, like, my sleep schedule was so fucked. It was not even funny. We haven't had an update for Mystic Messenger in years. Like, when I say update, I mean a good update. We've had updates, just not good ones. I really want the game developers to do an update for, to update the clock. Because right now we're still running on the Asian time. So I'd really love it if they changed it for depending on where you're located in the world. Because chat rooms starting at fucking 3 a.m. and then starting at 6 a.m. and finishing at 3 a.m. It's not okay. It's annoying and it's freaking hell.
ただ、これからもソーダの聴取をするつもりなら、少しは勉強しといた方がいい。
Study games?
いや、どっちかっていうと、ゲームユーザーの心理。特にネット依存系の。
Huge fan of Yokai Watch. I want more of it. I love Yokai Watch. Ah, now I want to play it. Y'all are giving me too many games to play.
サクッとレクチャーしてやるから、お前なりに考えてみろ。
Do we want to take a quick break? Do I want to take a quick break? All right, we're gonna pause real quick. I will be right back. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go do something real quick. All right. We back. Was Fortnite back in 2 days? Jesus. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to read the rest of that. Wait, hold on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Valid. Oh, hold on. What the fuck? Whatever. Yes, to the Sailor Moons. Yes, Sailor Moon. Yes, I am back. Hello, I'm back. Nice to meet you back. I'm dead. I'm sorry, I'm cringe. Okay. I didn't really care all that much about it, but if Sasazuka said that it was needed, then I would give it my best shot. So what's the difference between online games and regular games in the first place?
その名の通り、ネットワークにつないで全国のユーザーと同時進行でプレイできる。ものによってはユーザー同士が交流したり、協力しながらプレイするものもある。そうだ。
Oh, shit. No, just
も
play
の
the
によって
audio.
はユーザー同士が交流したり、協力しながらプレイするものもある。ソーダがやってるのはそのタイプだな。そうでもない。むしろ操作自体はかなり簡単なレベルのが多いぞ。
I know I skipped a line, but whatever.
とりあえず今大事なのはゲームの仕組みじゃねえ。一番のポイントはユーザー同士の交流ってとこだ。ゲーム中での交流によって弊害も生まれるようになった。
Ah, shit. Why do I keep skipping over? Whatever. As he asked, I responded. Ooh, social problems. Is it because of social problems?
正解。8月の事件ももともとはそれが発端だったしな。
There was an online bullying case, right? I didn't really understand the specifics, but...
そうか。ネットって部分をさっぴいて考えてみろよ。
I could agree with... Nice! Huh?
もっとフラットに考えてみろよ。人間なんて数が集まれば集まるほどくだらねえことで揉め事を起こすだろう。
That may be true, but...
お前学生時代クラスの中で揉めたりしなかったのか？
Me? Not really, but in certain circles I heard that there used to be fights and blow-ups.
それと同じなんだよ。バーチャルの世界の中でも人間は人間ってことだ。
Yay, stickers!
そして廃人、いわゆるネット依存者にとってはリアルよりバーチャルの方が重い。 そう
God
いう
damn it,
や
I
つは
stopped pressing the wrong
得
button.
てしてリアルの世界に不満を抱いていることが多いんだ。だからこそハマりやすい。少なくともバーチャルの世界じゃ時間と金さえあればいくらでも強くなれる。そこが重要なんだよ。
Is that? I thought about it for. I thought for a bit and asked. Escape from reality? Oop! There goes gravity. I'm pretty sure it is that. Taking it out of the game. I think it is the escape from reality. Hold on. Let me grab my walkthrough. Malice. Let's get back to reality. Oh, there go gravity. Oh, that's fun. Takeru. Boo, fuck you. Takeru. Takeru. Read more. Forensics. Chapter 2? Chapter 3? Escape from reality. I was right. Just want to verify. Isn't that just escaping from reality?
ある意味ではそうだな。
But I don't think it'll change even if they do that.
それも同意。でもな、そんな風に割り切れるやつならそもそも廃人にはなってねえんだよ。現実が簡単には変わらないからこそ簡単に変われるバーチャルの世界で生きようとしてんだ。
Yeah, but if you do it too much, Emmy, it's not a good thing. That's what he's trying to point out. It's like escaping from reality too often is not healthy. I was so guilty of this in elementary school.
少なくともソーダみたいなやつにとってはそこだけが救いになってんだよ。まずそれを念頭に置いとけ。
Yes.
ソーダが神と自称するのはそれだけがあいつの誇りだからだ。
I definitely do it. Okay, here's the thing. Escaping from reality is not a bad thing. Sometimes all humans generally need an escape. Something where they just like they don't have to think about their life ahead of them. But that's fine. But doing it too often is when it becomes an unhealthy habit. Stream started. So let me give you an example. So when I was younger, when this is around the time I just created Kyoto. I just created her. I was working on her. I was working a lot on her. She became my self-insert for like all the animes I was watching at the time. She became my escape from reality. My escape from reality became so intense where I could literally watch a TV show of me going through that in my head during class. It's not healthy to do it often. It's okay if you do it from time to time, but to go through it like on an excessive matter is not healthy. And that is when therapy is a great thing. Also, hello! Hello, Peyton. Hello! Welcome to stream. You've joined us at a very interesting time. We're going over a case right now in Choleric Malice. We're talking about game addiction. It's very fun.
ゲームの中でも現実世界と同じで強いやつになびく人間は多いからな。
When he was playing the game, he became a lot more lively all of a sudden. Bulletin board, even there it looked like there were lots of people who were getting excited over seeing his post.
本当にそうだといいけどな。
What?
8月の事件の大元になったゲームも似たようなタイプのゲームだった。
Yeah. If you're escaping reality, okay, if you daydream from time to time, whatever, it's fine, you're bored, who gives a shit? But if you're consistently using it to avoid your problems in your day-to-day life, that is when it becomes an unhealthy issue. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying don't do it excessively. That's all. If you want to daydream, if you want to escape reality and have an out-of-body experience for a little bit, you do you, boo. That's your business, not mine. But don't do it to the point where you're doing it so often because it's easier than living your life. That is what's not okay. That is when I tell you to go seek help because it's important. Yeah, honestly, I do it so much because the world is so. Yeah, I would talk to your. I talked to your psychiatrist about that, Emmy. I talked to them about that.
ギルドって呼ばれるグループがあって、そのメンバー同士で協力し合いながらクエストを進めていくゲームだ。掲示板じゃ当然強いやつに群がるやつが増える。そいつに協力してもらえれば有利になるからな。
What's the problem with that?
この手のゲームには掲示板の他に個人同士でメールを送れる機能もあるんだ。表の掲示板では神ともてはやしながら、個別のメールじゃあいつうぜえとか陰口叩くやつもいるんだよ。
Bro, that's such garbage behavior. Everything was fine with me, animal. Well, we decided everything was fine with me. We decided not to plan another session. Oh no. Why everything is going downhill. Yeah, why did you decide not to do that? Was this like a you decision or was this like a them decision or someone else decision? Because why did we not think it was a good idea to go back to them? That's not very nice.
現実でも似たようなことはあるだろう。警察なんてその典型じゃねえか。いつも上のやつにペコペコしてても、飲み会ではそいつへの愚痴ばっか垂れ流してたり。
True. Once you put it that way, I started to get an idea of the game world. No. That's never good idea. That is never a good idea. I mean, when you think things are fine is when things go bad. That is always the case. I always say that too. I'm like, I think I'll be fine without a therapy session. And then the next week, shit hits the fan and I don't have them. Book another session.
ネットの世界とは言っても、人間関係が生まれる以上、リアルと同じような問題も起こる。そしてそういう問題が起きたとき、ネットに依存してるやつほどダメージがでかくなるってわけだ。
It's kind of sad. I didn't know too much about games, but I think if someone I held dear betrayed me, it would probably be very painful.
まあな。でも、だからって感情移入しすぎるなよ。
Huh?
さっきも言ったろ。奴らは所詮現実逃避してるだけだ。本気で自分の問題に向き合う気があるなら、そもそも依存したりしねえ。
Be kind, Takeru. That's true, but
それに、お前みたいなやつには理解できねえくらいでちょうどいい。
why do you say that?
いかにもお人よしっぽいからな、お前。実際今、ソーダのこともちょっとかわいそうだって思ってんだ。
I don't. That's
理解した上で操作するのと、感情移入しすぎて同情に傾くのは違う。
I'd like to believe that I understand.
ならいいけどな。きっちり住み分けとけよ。出なきゃ傷つくのは自分の方だ。
That is good advice. Help me realize my God. Hey, no. We make mistakes. It's what comes with it's the price we pay for learning. It's the price we pay for learning. The only time I'd say like you do not need to take another visit to them is if you find that you are taking the coping mechanisms that they gave you and you're applying them every single day. That is the only time where I'd be like, yeah, you'd be okay. I think you'd be okay not seeing them for a bit. But like until you're like coping okay without them constantly needing to remind you to use those coping mechanisms, do not leave them. They are your best friend to get through things. Oh, so excuse me. Bleh. Oh, so you're worrying about me now?
お前がバカだからな。
Right. Stop saying those kinds of things.
事実だろ。仕方ねえな。ドーナツ分けてやるから機嫌直せ。
God, now I want donuts. Again with the feeding.
なんだよ。いらねえのかよ。
I want it. feels like I want to go against the flow here, but I don't accept it. But if I don't accept it, he'll get sulky. The game was basically the compliment you gave me months before that. Really? God, I'm just your fucking therapist at this point. I'm not licensed. Please do not think of me as a therapist. I am not licensed. However, I couldn't deny the slightest comfort that these little exchanges gave me. After I accepted the donut, I took a bite out of it. The sweet taste of the donut combined with Sasazuka's slight kindness made it seem like it tasted better than usual. Applying Sasazuka's lesson, I now got a much better view of what Soda was saying during the interrogation.
ちっち、俺にはな、ショーゴっつう立派な名前があるわけ。でも、みんな俺様を神と呼ぶ。その心はこの俺様があまりに強いからだ。
God, I love his voice actor. Such a nut job. He can only be strong in the virtual world. For him, that was the identity he wanted. It wasn't that I didn't pity him. However, if he was someone who committed murder in an X-Day incident, I couldn't sympathize. No matter what his reasons are, that doesn't justify killing people. You're just my mom. Exactly. I can give you good advice, but seek real help. If there was an opportunity again to question Soda, then when that happens, I'll just be myself. No more, no less. In order to accurately find the truth, communication without any preconceptions was probably the best course of action. Free-to-play app has been added to materials. After the break in conversation, Sasazuka went into the other room and brewed some coffee. I was going to do it, but after he told me that the other room was Yanagi and Enomoto's living area, I felt like I would be intruding.
お前、砂糖とかミルクとか入れる？
Black is fine, thank you. I accepted the mug with steam wafting off the top. Then Sasazuka started pouring in a lot of sugar and milk into his coffee. I couldn't help but gawk at the sight, which made Sasazuka bristle.
ブラックで飲めるからって大人の女気取ってんじゃねえぞ。
I don't drink my coffee black. But seriously though, I'm probably gonna try and find more professional instead. The old one didn't do much for me. That is okay. I think that would be a best. Instead of a psychiatrist though, Emmy, I suggest finding maybe a therapist. Maybe try a therapist rather than a psychiatrist. Mayhaps. You may find you like it a bit more. Of course, as long as it's covered under whatever healthcare you have and it's within your capabilities, mayhaps try a therapist rather than a psychiatrist. Just a suggestion. But at the end of the day, it's your decision. You do what's best for your health and your mental health. But it is a suggestion that I recommend because I definitely prefer my therapists over psychiatrists. That wasn't my intention, but you must really have a sweet tooth.
俺は頭脳派だから糖分が不可欠なだけ。
Sugar's great for me. The brain does need glucose, but how much? You're gonna give yourself fucking type 2 diabetes, sir. Now that you mention it, some people say that chocolate and sweets are good when you're using your head.
そういうこと。別にブラックでも飲めないわけじゃねえけど、徹夜だと胃がやられるんだよな。
Working overnight in and of itself isn't good for your body in the first place. Our small talk was interrupted.
タケルくんごめん、逃げられた。
Okazaki? Panting heavily, chest heaving, I was greeted by the sight of Okazaki. He seemed distressed for some reason. He seemed distressed for once. What happened?
ああ、君もいたんだ。
If I asked for what I like in my coffee at the coffee shop, they'd probably kick me out because the things I do to my coffee. Oh dear Lord. Okazaki shot a glance at Sasazuka. Sasazuka nodded and they left the room. What exactly should I do here? I was the only one not included here.
岡崎、
When Sasazuka finally came out of the other room, he threw a bottle of mineral water to Okazaki.
ありがとう。助かるよ。
It looked like Okazaki had been running for a while and was probably thirsty. He gulped down the bottle of water.
それで状況は？
完全に仕組まれた計画的犯行。俺たちの動きも読まれてたみたいだね。
God, my ankle's fucking itchy. What the fuck? The guy from the previous route. Yeah, that is Okazaki K.
だろうな。でなきゃお前ら二人を素人のセラが振り切れるはずねえし。
Akito? Surprised by my sudden hearing of the name, Sasazuka explained it for me.
岡崎と吉成には念のためセラアキトを貼ってもらってたんだ。あいつがアドニスとつながってるなら俺と接近したことで何かしら行動を起こすはずだと思ってな。
Then when you said escaped?
そう、セラ・アキト君。あの状況じゃどうしようもなかったとはいえ、さすがに悔しいな。
詳しく話せ。
セラ君は昼頃に一度外出して、多分クラスメートの子と食事した後、ずっと自宅にいたんだけど、夜になってまた外出したんだ。確か19時頃だったと思う。
Okazaki continued on about the situation in detail for us. And so we all learned what Akito is like. Perspective shift. Okazaki K. December 13th, 7:38 p.m.
てっきり彼女の弟くんのところに行くと思ってたんだけど、違うみたいだね。
待ち合わせかもしれないっすよ。
まあでもなんとなく嫌な予感がするんだよ。こういう時の俺の勘って当たるから。
先輩がそう言うなら気合い入れときます。
そうして、何があっても彼のことは取り逃がせないから。もし彼が本当にアドニスとつながってるなら、これ以上ない突破口になるかもしれないし。
So EP. Bear with me, Chad. I'm so sorry.
でもいいんすか？俺たちの本来の任務は柳さんたちの監視っすよ。
それがただの口実に過ぎないことは君だってよくわかってるよね。それに現場で一番に求められるのは臨機応変の対応。俺はちゃんとそう教えてきたはずだけど。
分かってますって。一応確認しといただけっす。
No, EP and I'm not. It's literally past one. Emmy!
お願いね。今日は本当に嫌な予感がする。
I was walking while keeping an eye firmly on Akito, who was walking ahead, when suddenly I felt an imposing presence that chilled my core, and I reflexively swung my arm right.
3人、こっちは足止めだ。
吉成君。はい。
I watched Yoshinari running at full speed, and I confronted the black-clad ne'er-do-wells in order to dispatch them quickly. Welcome back! I'm fine. I have to get up for another 5 hours. Emmy, go to bed!
死ねー。
あいにくそう簡単には死ねないよ。
やれ。うら
ー。悪いけど君たちには付き合ってられないから。
Emmy! Go to bed! That's an order from your mother! I left Trio behind in a heap on the ground and immediately began running. I needed to catch up to Yoshinari. He was tailing Akito in my place.
急げ。この分だとセラの方にも組織の連中が向かってる可能性がある。
No, Emmy! Eat me time! Go to bed!
さっきの連中は銃を持ってなかったけど。
Then I stumbled upon Yoshinari.
吉成君。
In the middle of the street, directly in front of me, around the railroad tracks. I saw Sera get into a black van and immediately speed off.
先輩。
分かってる。
I leaned forward onto the roadway in order to determine the model and license plate.
ナンバーは隠されてる。ここまでか。
すんません。あと一歩のところで。
いいよ。それより怪我は。
ないっす。威嚇射撃だったんで。
そっか。
I glared in the direction of the van and realized that I could no longer chase them.
タケル君のところに行ってくる。さっきの連中は片付けといたけど、もし残ってたらよろしく。
了解。
Afterwards, Yoshinari reported to Okazaki that the thugs had already cleared out. The van was a common car model and color, so they said that it would be difficult to track where they went afterwards.
予想より動くのが早かったな。
本当にごめん。タケル君からも重ねて言われてたのに。油断してたわけじゃないけど、今回は向こうの作戦勝ちだね。
そうなるな。でもこれでセラ・アキトがアドニスの一員なのは確定した。
Surprise! Alright, good night, Emmy. Have a lovely night. Love ya. Mwah, mwah. Kisses, Pookie. My body shuddered from the announcement because I didn't want to accept this. Though I thought about the other possible explanations, all the other factors that only added up one way.
大丈夫？
Yes,
現実から目背けても仕方ねえぞ。こうなった以上、セラ・アキトについては捜査本部にも報告する必要がある。
Akito's part of Adonis. I still love him though.
それについては俺の方から上に上げておくよ。
I love Akito and I don't give a shit that he's a part of Adonis. I still love him.
でもタケル君、セラ・アキトの件はどうしても君との関わりもセットでの報告になるけど、いい？
それも仕方ねえ。でも俺が戻るかどうかは別の話。
頑固だな。
It is what it is. Okazaki laughed bitterly, but I felt like this was not the end of that particular decision.
それと、君の方も用心しないとね。
Huh?
弟のこと。本部にセラの件が伝われば、下手するとあいつも調子対象だ。
Kazuki.
身近な友人関係を洗うのは基本だからね。おそらく避けられないと思う。
Well, I guess we gotta prep him for court. Kazuki and Akito would definitely be considered close friends. To think that his close friend was actually connected to Adonis. What should I tell Kazuki?
とりあえず、今は何も言うな。お前の弟も結構な劇場家だから、余計聴取されるにしても、その場合まずは姉のお前のところに連絡が来る。そして、
fuck, can I not, please? My god, okay,
聴取されるにしても、
I
その
calm
場
down,
合
I'm
まずは姉
tweaking.
のお前のと
I
こ
am
ろに連絡
tweaking.
が来る。そうしたらすぐに俺に教えろ。
Okay.
タケル君、俺はこれから弟君の方を張ろうと思ってるんだけど、いい？
ああ、頼む。
Okazaki. Okazaki's going to guard Kazuki?
念のためね。彼自身が襲われるようなことはないと思うけど。
もし万が一セラの方から連絡があれば、間違いなくお前の弟は動くだろう。
Yes. If Akito called out for help, I'm sure that Kazuki would barrel through any obstacle in his rush to help him. Okazaki, may I trouble you to do this?
もちろん。君の大事な弟君は必ず守るよ。ただ、今回のことを考えると、外で張り付くだけじゃ限界があるかも。その時はもしかしたら、君の家に常駐させてもらうことになるかもしれない。ごめんね。
No, no.
お前合鍵作っとけ。もしもの時のためにな。
Alright. For now, I have to protect Kazuki. If it's for that, then I'll do anything.
カウントダウンが迫ってきて急に動きが活発になってきてる。俺にできるのは守ることだけ。あとは君たち次第だよ。
わかってる。
Sasazuka is deep in thought about something.
お姉さん、和樹のことを分かってやってください。今は少しすれ違ってるかもしれないけど、和樹は絶対お姉さんのことを邪魔だなんて思ってないです。
別に俺のギターは普通。それだったら秋人の作曲の方がすごい。
What? Akito, you're a music composer?
ああ、少しかじってる程度ですよ。
そんなことねえよ。秋人の曲は一色さんだって認めてるし。
I couldn't help but feel sad that two friends who cared about each other so much were going to have to part ways like this. Why did this happen? Almost involuntarily, I touched my neck with my trembling hand. I was certain that the person on the other end of the collar was observing my actions even now. It scared me to the bottom of my heart. X-Day Incident Report for August. Bro, why is that type so slow, though? Why is it so slow? Oh, blood! X-Day Incident Report. Report of the X-Day incidents. From August 2nd to the 14th, 15 people were killed by a shot to the head. The murder scene encompassed all of Shinjuku and was intentionally viewed as indiscriminate. Initially viewed as indiscriminate, but bullets with the number V and the coin were found at the murder scene. It was determined this was an X-Day incident. Eventually, it was learned that all the victims played a certain online game, and they were a part of the Shinjuku Guild, and they were all actually residents of Shinjuku. Speculations abandoned that these killings were due to in-game bullying and a suicide tied to an online bullying online bullying in the past surfaced. This person was not a Shinjuku resident, but everyone playing the game began to panic at the rumor being spread.
無差別殺人だ。正義がないとおっしゃる方が多いようですね。あなた方は知らないだけです。彼らは殺される必要があった。裁かれるほどの罪を犯したのです。我々は未来の被害者を救ったのですよ。X デイへのカウントダウン5。
Wow, is that really where YouTube's at? Surely it's not. No, it's not. Okay. For a moment there, it looked like YouTube was like fucking really behind. The country was in fear of Adonis, yet a distrust of the police mounted mainly due to their ineffectiveness on the X-Day cases. Because of this incident, in September, the government quarantined Shinjuku and repleted the Swords and Firearms Control Law. This measure was unthinkable. To arm the public and tell them to defend themselves, this is contrary to their ideals. It was not the time to give citizens power. I have an idea of whose work this was, but they turned out not to be a sympathizer. However, the actions were still a success. The quarantine and arming the citizens would just be futile resistance. I'll definitely prove that. Chapter 4? 4! Nice! Let's go. Oh, I think that's actually a really good place to stop. December 14th, 7:49 a.m. Okay, you know what? I think that's a good place to stop for today. Let me go ahead and save. I think this is actually a really good place to stop. Brilliant. All right, give me a second while I turn everything back on. Oh, good. Sourdough's playing. Okay. All right. Well, that is all I'm going to have for the stream today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. It's been an absolute blast. I apologize for the endless amount of scuff we had to deal with today and the amount of freaking resets I had to do to my freaking PC. I will check what's going on with my PC, and hopefully by Friday when we're hopping into Fire Emblem, it will be fixed. So thanks, Red, so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoy. I hope you're all enjoying Color X Malice, whether you're watching it now or like lurking in the shadows of stream, or if you're watching this later. I hope you all are enjoying Color X Malice. It was very fun. It was very fun hosting you, Red. Thank you so much for coming out, and thank you all so much for watching. Make sure. Yeah, actually, what was I gonna say? I said make sure, and I'm like, where was I going with that? Anyways, thank you all so much, little stars. But with that, that is all I have for you this evening. So I shall see you all another night. Until then, keep shining. Bye!
「 」 .